So today, hey, we're talking about Unit Breakdown Rattan Pikemen. Yeah. So hey, check this out. Go in here, check out these elite Rattan Pikemen. So, pretty simple unit. They're very straightforward. You put them in a blob with your team, you press V, let them eat. That's the whole idea. That's how they work. They're a green area you get for 71 leadership if you got the Doctrine, 90 if not. I'm telling you. It's so fun to just bring out a green unit and help your team. So, let's talk about it. Unit traits, Rattan Armor. Rattan Armor is cheap. It's lightweight and resistant to slashing, but is vulnerable to incendiary weapons. And let me tell you, these suckers get lit on fire, they gone. Next up is poisoned weapons. The weapons of this unit are coated with a poisonous oil, which deals constant damage to enemies struck. And that's where they shine, is that poison right there. And we'll get into that. Next up is Swamp. Just like the Elite Halberd video that I released, increases damage dealt to cavalry by 26% and reduces an attacked cavalry's unit's move speed by 45% for 2 seconds. So basically just slows them down so you can mess them up. All right, formations, only one. Dispersed. Get them in a wide box and slay. Unit orders, Pike Assault. I put that on there. They don't normally get that. Yeah, so that's in my doctrines, and we'll talk about that. So let's start with their veterancy this time. Let's go veterancy. Well, should we? Yeah, let's do that. That way we can keep it in line from now on. So we'll start with veterancy. All right, as you can tell, you basically finished both trees. So go bottom first, because you want all the poison debuffs, and that's what it is. So you've got increased movement speed by 5% off the initial, which is great. Movement speed's great. Higher chance of inflicting bonus hits. Great. More hits means more poison. Each level reduces damage taken from poisoned enemies by 5%. Duh. Attacks. Additional effects can slow the target. Duh. We debuffing the enemies. Attacks, additional effects cause the targets to sustain poison damage. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. That's the beginning. Reduces damage taken from poison by 5%. That's great. Reduces damage taken from poison by 5%. Adds 2 more soldiers. That's 2 more soldiers to be poking. Reduces damage taken from poison by 15%. I don't know why, but this looks like it's like abridged. This looks like it's abridged. I'll have to look into it. But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say reduces damage taken from poison units by 15%. But we'll get into that. All right, poison effects can now stack up to 3 times. 3 stacks. 3 stacks. That's huge. Piercing damage, duh. Health, duh. 2 more soldiers, duh. You get 4 bodies total extra. Each level increases armor penetration. Great. Phenomenal. And then we don't need that one because we would much rather have the poison effect. So that's their mastery. It's plain and simple. As long as you don't have that box, you get basically everything else. So now on to the doctrines I run on. For the doctrines I have, increases damage dealt to heroes by 65 points. Increases all armor penetration by 60 points. I don't have anything better, so I'll put that on there. Also have the unit damage doctrine. Increases damage dealt to units by 70 points. Increases all types of damage by 40. Great. Just pumping out more damage. Health and slashing defense doctrine 5. Too easy. Increases their health, keeps them alive. That's the whole reason I got it on there. Epic Polearm Doctrine 3 allows the unit to use the Pike Assault order, and that's for the charge. And you'll see me use the charge a lot in the gameplay because I love it, and it helps close that gap. And of course, to make them super cheap, unit leadership cost reduction. That's what you want. But it is a temporary one, so hopefully I can get a permanent one to put on there. All right, that's their doctrines, plain and simple. Very straightforward unit. Mastery. Health. Duh. Increases slashing defense. Sure. Health. Duh. Slashing defense. Duh. This is what we're talking about right here. Every 2 attacks will release an area effect poison that reduces the enemy's movement speed and damage, causing them to bleed continuously. Note that this effect does not stack. Who cares? You're releasing an area of effect poison. That is crazy. Damage taken from infantry units is reduced by 300 points. Resilience. They're staying on the battlefield. Damage taken from 4-star and 5-star units is reduced by 300 points. They thrive in high-level lobbies. They thrive in high-level lobbies. Here we go. Big money right here. Rattan poison causes an additional 20% reduction to the target's movement speed and damage output. That's for everybody. That's for everybody. So when your team is in a blob, like most high-level games, you're going to be in a blob. You let your shields get up front and start eating the damage. Push these in right behind them and just hit V. And watch the enemy unit just sit there and get stuck until your team runs over them. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's so cool. And you'll see it. You'll see it in there. It's fantastic. So let's click out of that. And we've already talked about Veterancy, Doctrines, and their mastery. We've gone over their unit traits, their formations, and unit orders. No need to go over attributes. This stuff doesn't matter. It's all about those debuffs anyways. So now that we're done talking about them, let's move on to the gameplay. All right, we're in our game with Rattan Pikemen. Let's take them up the hill here. And let's see if we can't get into a big blob with our team. We're kind of running through these people, so we'll see if it even turns into a fight. But they do have more troops than us, so it's still possible for us to lose this. They closed the gate kind of early. That's fine. That kind of works out in our favor, so let's break it open. There we go. Oh, yeah. Smash that. Smash that. As soon as it pops up, and we'll run in, turn left, throw. All right. We didn't get anything crazy in there, but that's all right. That's all right. So what we're going to do, we're going to get in here, and let's get their charge going in that direction. And have them, we're just going to press V, basically. Because now they're in the fight. We just press V, trying to get them as spread out as possible. We're going to X, V again. Yep, and then to keep them over here, XV. There we go. All right, yeah, what we don't want is them getting caught up in those stalwarts. So instead, what we're going to do is push them all the way over there with that archer unit that's by itself. And if we can't get them in there, and then tell them to attack. And just start tearing them up as much as we can. Just to get rid of a lot of that range support. Which it looks like a few made it in, which is all we needed. So, tear this guy up. Clean up the rest of these. And that is what Rattan Pikemen are good for. Stuff like that. We helped our team push through that wall. Got the damage reduction across the entire enemy team. And then we pushed them to the enemy. Which was just those Rattan Vipers that were trying to clean us up from the distance. And this guy's going to die as soon as I get up. What? Whoa! Whoa, hey. I'm keeping that in the clip. I'll see you in the next game. Yeah, I'm getting really bad at this hit and record thing. Getting really bad at it. But yeah, we just lost B, but we're pushing them back pretty good at it. So, yeah, it's happening. So watch just how absolutely insane they get when they get in combat. It's crazy. This is the best part about paying 70 points to play a green unit. There we go. Tear this guy up. Let's trap him, actually, if we can. Ah. Okay, this guy then. Have our guys attack them. All right, good. Yeah, so if you had seen that whole skirmish from the beginning, you would have noticed that, yeah, we didn't lose much. We didn't lose much at all. We lost 2 people in a skirmish against 2 units of spear sergeants. That's pretty wild. Let's take out this cavalry that's coming in. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just wipe them out 100%. Just wipe those out. Let's bring them actually over here because we have a charge, which could be really good to just go over here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. There we go. Run them in. Clean up that, clean up what looks to be the prefecture musketeers or imperial muskets. Either way, they're gonna die. Yep. See what I'm saying? They're just crazy. Like, they're just crazy. We're gonna lose pretty much all of them here, but that's okay. That fire is such a good rune to put on. Especially because if you get an enemy unit low, they just start getting ate up. But we have 6 left. And honestly, 6 Rattan Pikemen is enough. So, and I'll show you. So let's get them to come in here. We'll come in from the side that they're all walking in from. Let's watch our backs. Okay, cool. Just making sure that they don't do anything like that. So yeah, let's come in here. Help clean up our enemy heroes. And what we'll do is we'll do this. We'll wait for the charge, and then we'll do this. Just to make sure the abilities aren't proccing on our guys. And let's trap him so he can't start hitting our people. Let him get some stacks on him a little bit. Oh, got knocked out of our retreat. Let's go this way. Throw our daggers out. Oh, no. Get off me. Get off me. Don't touch me. Alright, yeah, so that's our Rattan Pikemens right there. So we'll see you in the last one. Alright, the enemy's pushing our home. And we have Rattan Pikemen. Let's defend our land. Come on, Rattan Pikemen. Get lined up. Get lined up. What we're going to do is we're going to sit right here. We're going to make sure we're ready for it. And then we're going to charge through the gate as soon as they try to push through. Let's try and save some of our people. Alright, make sure they're good. Trap them. Okay, we couldn't kill them, sadly. There we go. Boom. Let's make sure we get a good wide charge going into this. Or do we want a direct charge? We might want a direct charge, actually. I don't know why he's... Oh, that's our muskets doing that. Oh, heads up. We got Cav coming in from behind. Cav coming in from behind. Careful, team. Careful, team. It's all right. It's all right. Let's use this to our advantage. There we go. Try and wipe out some of that cav as much as we can. And that's why we like the Pike Assault order on the Rattan Pikemen, because they don't have a brace ability, but they do have that charge, which lets them hit the people right before they get there. Oh, here we go. This will be good. This will be real good as soon as we start the fight. Let's tuck them in. You'll see I'm consistently moving. Let's grab this spear and shield. It's going to be way more detrimental if he lives. Okay. So we want to wait for that walk to be done, because if we don't, our people are going to get messed up. So now we can spread them out, hit attack. X, V, X, V. Whoa, whoa. A lot of people got behind somehow. So let's clear out the main effort here, and then we'll turn our guys around. All right, let's turn our guys around. Come over here and fight. See if we can't shut down these spear sergeants a little bit. Yeah, as they're trying to run away. All right, there we go. And now we can go right here. See if we can pick off one of these heroes while we're at it. So they should be attacking. Okay, most of them got wiped out by the merms, but that's all right. We've got 3 left. Let them just keep activating their ability. We're just going to kind of chip at them here. We've got 2 left. Keep letting them chip. That's what we want. We just want to keep chipping. We got one left. One left. Hit these in the back. All right, good. Good. All right, yeah, so that's pretty much what it looks like with Rattan Pikemen. You want to get in the blob with your team and help them get the debuff on the entire enemy team. So, yeah, we'll talk about it here in a second. I will see you after the siege. All right, hey, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Rattan Pikemen. You just saw them in action. They're phenomenal. For 70 points using the leadership cost reduction. I mean, let's be honest. They pulled their weight in every siege that we played. Every siege that we played. Honestly, they pull their weight in every siege that I play with them ever. They're phenomenal. To me, I believe it is one of the first units that need to be upgraded, full mastery, full veterancy, right off the rip. When someone's new to this game and they want to be able to compete in these high-level lobbies, get those suckers buffed up, as long as they're full mastery, and then put whatever doctrines you need on them, like whatever your best ones are at the time, because you're not going to have the greatest if you're rushing them. And you're still going to do well. You're still going to perform with these. They are phenomenal. Absolutely fantastic unit. If you think different, let me know down in the comments. But that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.